right, we ready to rock?
We ready
Let's
to
go.
rock.
Let's get this energy going. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Josey. I got my rants, some things that have just piqued my interest this week. So we're going to first talk about our boy Drewski. Everybody knows Drewski. He's on the T-Mobile, that cell phone company commercial, because they ain't giving us no money. Anyway, big tall fella. He did a whole skit about mega churches. And people had their panties in a bunch about it. But the reality of it is art imitates life. You know, we have some mega churches out here that are not legit. We have pastors that are out here fleecing their flock. And Drewski made a big thing out of it, man. He had the aerial cables and he had some, but that was funny when he says, I wear Christian Dior because I'm a Christian and I wear red bottoms because I'm walking in the blood of Jesus. Man, I died. But that was really funny. But a lot of people was pissed off about it and thought that he was making a mockery of, mega churches.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought it was funny. I didn't have no issue with it. But the reality of it is, man, like I said, there are some pastors that are out here fleecing their flocks and taking from people who don't have to ingratiate themselves. So I just want to think what y'all think about that.
Jim, Mr. Lee, what are you thinking about?
Hey, when that Rolls Royce pulls up, when that Rolls Royce pulled off, and he asked the kid, he prayed, said, did you pay your tithes?
Yo, bro, I thought it was funny.
But you know what, Coach?
Yes.
Let's get it out of the way now.
Let's get it out of the way.
It's Coach Stacy. Josie, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get on point. It's Coach Stacy.
Can you ask him to say it?
He
one time.
He the one with that wanted the apple, brought the apple to the teacher
Jim, can you
in
ask
school.
Jim,
that dude, man.
You gonna do it or you gonna go in detention? Which one?
I'm oppositionally defiant. I'm going on detention. I see y'all after school.
No
I'm
problem.
Clapping racist.
Hey, would you like to permanently be on a podcast? We always looking for co-hosts.
Bro, they about to fire. She been threatening to fire me.
We always looking for co-hosts.
Call his mama. Tell him she got to come up to the school.
Yeah, she got to come up to the school. Just say it one time. It's not going to hurt you. We're going to move on.
Say what?
Hey, Coach Stacy. Hey, Coach Stacy.
Jim, say what you were saying, dog. I'll think about this. I'm going to marinate on it.
A lot of what was going on within his video content, he was duplicating a lot of things that has actually happened. How can you be upset with somebody that's actually duplicating what actually happened? He's giving you his version, and of course, he's funny. You know what I mean? He puts a lot of money in production.
Yo, that was a lot. For a minute, I thought it was AI but then I saw the crowd. I said, that's real people. Yeah, he had a lot of extras, but.
So why do you think that people are so upset about it?
So I think people are upset about it because the truth hurts.
Yeah,
that's the reality of it, man. It's some disingenuous people out here, man, and especially one of the easiest way to get money from people is politics and religion, and those are two things that you typically don't talk about in the same spectrum. Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, those are two of the opportunities for people to manipulate people and to fleece people, and that's that's what happens. I mean, that's the reality of it. People don't like to face the reality of that's the truth. Nobody wants to admit, damn, I gave my pastor $12,000 that I really didn't have.
Let's talk about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Ed, what you think?
I believe if the shoe fits, wear it. I saw the humor in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you have a congregation and you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's supposed to roll off your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it doesn't pertain to you. I mean, you can have an opinion, but to get up in arms about it, it's not that deep to me.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, because it's not every mega church, it's not every pastor, it's not, it really isn't. Even when you talk about with any religion, whether it's the mosque, whatever it is, you're going to have those that are not doing things the way that they're supposed to. They say the wolf in sheep's clothing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like you, Ab. Like, if it don't fit, don't get frustrated. See the humor in it, laugh. Like, I feel like we're losing that thing with humor. Mm-hmm. Like, comedians used to be able to get up and talk about anything.
And nobody got offended.
Right.
They wasn't
canceled and cancel culture and all that. You could just laugh about anything. Now I'll be laughing, feeling like, should I laugh about this in public or not? Yeah. Like, people be getting upset.
Because you laugh about stuff, the next thing you know, you censored and blocked and canceled and all of that stuff, man. I mean, I think we become overly sensitive as a society, period.
We have, and if I could chime in,
Go ahead.
Some friends of mine, we were just talking last week about, I don't know if you guys saw Dave Chappelle's latest.
Yes.
And it was so sharp. He was talking about so many things that you could get canceled about,
right?
Exactly. But he does it in such a way, and the dialogue that he has ties in and relates to so many things that you can relate to is well done. So the ordinary person would get canceled, but he's figured out a way to do it. It still be funny, and he touched all the subjects that we feel like are taboo to death.
He did it so matter-of-factly, like he was having a conversation. When he talked about the Falcon hitting the transvestite and the dog, he said the joint hit him and his drink popped out, bro. I was on the floor. And this people talk about, it wasn't funny. I said, then you're not tuned in. Because everything he said and talked about was hilarious to me, man. I was like, hilarious. And I think I love Dave's delivery. And I think another thing that helps Dave is a majority of his audience is white. As weird as that may seem, right? You know what I mean? So
I never thought about that.
Yeah, a majority of his audience is white, and it's kind of an unwritten rule or unsaid thing that if they think it's cool and it's funny, then we good,
right?
Because once you piss off, you know, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. You know, once you piss off the right white person, shit go downhill fast. So, but
but to me, it kind of speaks to you know, just mastering your skill set. Like, he's an amazing comedian, but his skill set is so sharp, and he keeps it sharp. So when it's done at a high level, you can appreciate it. The people that get it really can appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Would you say the best comedians are able to give a great story? That great storytellers?
Yeah, because the thing about that is people that like another. First of all, I got to give a shout out to my brother Touré. Touré is my guy, my brother for years. We've been friends for 30, 40 years now. He has the ability to talk about stuff that happens to everybody, and because you can always relate to the thing about being a good comedian. Because I did comedy for some years ago, back in 2000, some years ago. And the thing about it is you have to be able to talk about things that somebody in that audience has an experience with, or even has an idea about. And when you tell those stories, man, people are going to connect to it and relate to it and laugh. And everything. Dave Chappelle says the things that a lot of us want to say but don't necessarily do it. But we think it. And I think that's absolutely being a great storyteller. Young kid, Mojo Brooks, funny kid right now. Mojo, listen. Mojo is a fool.
You know they come. They all come in here.
His crowd work is phenomenal. Like a lot of comedians don't necessarily do crowd work, but his crowd work is on point.
Really
like I swear I don't know whether his crew sits people in certain places, man, because he just identifies them, you know. And from the stage, it's hard to see who you got out there. But sometimes, man, them jokers be setting themselves up, man. They just sit there next thing, like you never sit in the first couple tables at a comedy show ever. That is like you are asking for it, man. But not everybody does crowd work, but he does crowd work very well. Two opened up the other day down in City Winery. Black Ice was here, and Leroyce Hawkins. That's our dog, man. Like Black Ice, same thing. And Leroyce Hawkins, my frat brother from Chicago PD. He does spoken word, and a lot of people didn't know that. So it was Black Ice, it was him, but Two opened the show. Super dope, super dope. Two is always gonna be dope, man. As long as I've known that fool. We went to Temple together and spent more time not in class than in class, and that was shortly after Temple. Respectfully asked.
We have 30 years in. I used to work downtown in the office building. His mom worked there. And she would see me and she would say, you know, you seem like a real nice young guy. And she said, I got a son around your age who does comedy. And he has a show coming up. And in my mind, I'm thinking, man, he might not be funny. You know how
right. They be hyping him up.
And I went to the show, man. We laughed, and he and I have been friends ever since.
So man, I'm telling you. So we got so much talent. And then speaking of talent in this city, we're gonna get to that because you are one of the major talents in this city. So we're gonna talk about that. Let me finish these rants, and we're gonna get on to this podcast. We'll be here all day.
Okay.
So you want to talk about the girl that cut the polo? Yeah.
All right. I got this. So, all right. So there was a breakup. Guy and a girl, they broke up, and when she moved out, she took everything. So when he posted, I don't know if y'all saw this on Instagram. So what he posted was that he had
polos and she cut those off. I saw that.
Every polo man.
She cut the.
That's at her ad. Ab's in here with a polo shirt on right now.
That's on a whole nother level.
That is some spiteful shit.
All right, hold on. But see now when we was talking about the church thing and all that, we got to be able to find the humor in that. Can we find the humor and him coming home every single polo was missing off the shirts.
The only reason we can laugh as men is because it ain't our shit.
That's not our shit.
But that brother, I feel his pain, man.
Yeah,
I commented on the joint. I said she was the plug for Biggie when he was sewing tigers on his shirts and alligators.
Yeah.
She had the polo men for sale because that was ill though. That was yeah.
But my favorite comment, this one girl said, shout out to Winner, and I had to like give her props. She said, I would mail him one polo back every year. And another girl said, I would put it in a huge box and mail back one little polo once a year to remind him of whatever it is that he did. I'm just saying, what you think about that, Jim?
If I was his homie, I'm going to tell you what I would do.
What would you do?
I would call him on the phone. As soon as he answers, I go,
Yeah.
and just hang up.
Because it ain't no horses in that house. It ain't no horses in that house. But see,
Ed, when you saw it, did you make you want to clutch your shirt, cover your polo?
It's a majority of my wardrobe. So when I saw that, I was like, what? Oh, how petty. She's the petty.
It stopped you right in your tracks.
Yeah, right in my tracks.
I'm applaud.
Yeah.
Why would she do that?
I was just
folks
living
ideas.
Right yeah.
Ideas.
I would never do that to my future husband if you're watching. I would never do that. But
she laughing too hard. Don't believe it. Take that with a grain of salt.
I would never do that to you. I would just I was living through them. I love the fact that the girl was like, yo, I will mail him back one polo at a time.
That's terrible.
That's
diabolical.
That's terrible.
That's very diabolical. That was Mr. Josey's rant.
Yeah,
I gave that to you. I gave that one to you.
I appreciate that one.
You're
So
welcome.
the third one we're going to talk about, and we're going to wrap this up. So all over the news, all the news networks, the rise of the Philly chapter of the Black Panthers, led by a guy by the name, I think, Paul Birdsong. But is he really a Black Panther? So it's been getting a lot of play, a lot of traction around the country. But Fred Hampton Jr., who is Fred Hampton Sr.'s son, of course, issued a statement that said that they are not connected or not affiliated with the original Black Panthers. The San Diego chapter of the Black Panthers has issued a statement. So several of the legitimately organized Black Panther organization that still exists in this country is putting out, hey, we don't know this dude. Who is this dude? And he's not connected with us. And if you think about what the Black Panthers did, one of the generals for the Black Panthers put out a statement, said we will not intervene in the government's, seizing of illegal aliens. We have bigger fish to fry, just like the Black Panther Party back then. They were focusing on education in the community, feeding their communities,
exactly,
suppressing crime in their communities. And I really feel this dude is disingenuous because the reality of it is if he was really, really on track with what the Black Panther Party did, he needs to be in our neighborhoods, kind of counteracting the crap that's going on in our own neighborhoods, these young bucks out here shooting and killing each other, which is what the Black Panther Party did. They weren't in there intervening and taking steps to stop the government from seizing illegal immigrants. We got to think about this. And is it counterproductive? Is it counterintuitive? How do y'all feel about that?
I'll let you go ahead. I'll let you take that one.
Well, for me, when I saw his first clip, when he was speaking about, being part of the original Black Panthers and whatnot, I was kind of caught off guard because I had never seen him before.
Ever.
I had never seen him before.
Right.
And then I saw him up there with the rifle and everything that he wanted to do, and I was like, this is a bit wild to me. So to then start hearing that Fred Hampton Jr. And, other organizations say he has no affiliation, it just had me looking like weird at, why he would do that in the first place if you aren't associated with them. So I don't know where that stands, but it's just looking funny.
Yeah. Fred Hampton thinks he's a plant, to incite people. And the thing about it is he's skirting a very, very thin line, dealing with with ICE and immigrations. Them jokers just shot and killed a woman out in Minneapolis. Dude, you out here talking all this stuff. All right, cool. We an open carry state in Pennsylvania. You can do whatever else, and you want to sit there and do X, Y, and Z. But really, really, what is that accomplishing? It's deviating from the original purpose of the Black Panthers. Like I said, they focused on their communities. Education, feeding the communities, and stopping crime in those communities. And it's actually on record when the Black Panther parties were visible in our Black communities, crime was down.
So are they not doing any of that? Are they not doing any?
Nah, this dude is just antagonizing the police at this
that's
point.
what I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you think he's just doing it for attention?
Yeah, absolutely. Not the fact that he's light-skinned, but he's just I'm sorry. I always got to take a shot at my light-skinned homies. There's only 5 of them that I bang with, and I can count them on one hand. But no, I'm just messing with y'all. But no, seriously, I think he's just actually doing it for attention. because the reality of it is if you're going to do something that's viable, do something that is making a difference, not just making videos in the middle of the street without no confrontation, or unless you're just being confrontational. Yeah, I think it's just clout chasing.
So on another note, I just want to say that I am a little bit disappointed and a little bit hurt that after we had a little segment on the
speed cameras on Broad Street.
Yeah, I got home yesterday.
So if y'all were here the last time I did my rants, one of my rants was about the speed cameras on Broad Street. And somebody just decided to get their foot heavy on Broad Street. Go ahead, I'll let you tell your story. Go ahead.
I didn't feel like my foot was heavy. That's why I don't understand. I did get a ticket. I do have a $125 ticket.
No warning.
No, the warning phase ended November 16th.
I'm sorry. I thought thought that if your car was captured, you got a warning. I didn't know that it was a certain amount of days.
November 16th ended the warnings. After November 16th, anybody doing over 25 miles an hour on Broad Street.
So that's why I was getting so many warnings.
Yeah.
You got warnings?
You got warnings.
You did get a warning.
But I don't drive on Broad Street anymore.
I'm never driving Broad Street ever
I just go from roof to roof.
I told y'all take 13th Street North, 15th Street South. Y'all don't want to listen. If I'm telling y'all that, 17th Street goes south for a pretty good clip until you get to Lehigh Avenue.
Yeah, but what happened was when you were doing your rant, they was processing my ticket and I didn't know it. So I had already
jumped the gun and was
Yeah.
already flying.
Yeah.
I'm staying off of Broad Street.
You better park at Broad and Champlain and just walk roof to roof until you get there.
As my grandpa used to say, that'll learn you.
Well, I'm learned.
So that ends Josey's rants. I'm out.
Thank you, Josey.
All right.